Hello, I'm Anna Johnson. Now I spend most of my time either presenting on Heart Radio and TV shows mainly in England. So when I got the chance to discover Taiwan away from the rainy skies of London, I obviously jumped at the chance. I've travelled halfway across the world to Taiwan, famed for its contemporary cities, mountainous terrain, beautiful countryside, and incredible culture. It's my aim to ride and explore this fantastic country and experience everything it has to offer. So far, I've explored the amazing city of Taipei. I've seen stunning architecture, met some lovely people, and ridden along the riverside. I'm heading south from Taipei now to Sun Moon Lake, just an hour-and-a-half drive from the capital. I decided to come to Sun Moon Lake, which is the largest alpine lake in Taiwan. There's loads of places to stay here, from luxurious hotels to resorts where you can do yoga, swimming and get spa treatments. But if you're looking for something a little bit different, you've got to come to these concrete pods. I mean, you can't get closer to the lake than this, which is perfect for me to grab my bike and get cycling straight away. Taiwan's largest lake, Sun Moon Lake, is located in the mountains of Nantou, at the geographic centre of the Taiwan island. The name of the lake is inspired by the beauty of the area. The east side of the lake is round like the sun, while the west side is long and narrow like a crescent moon, so you get where they get the name from. It's a popular destination with locals and tourists, so do make sure you book in advance to avoid any disappointment. Wow, now this is my kind of place. It's just breathtaking. I mean, seeing glittery water like that doesn't get old, does it? And I can see for miles from here. I can see the mountains, I can see a little traditional fishing boat over there, and also the rest of the cycle path, which carries on along around the lake, which I'm going to attack later on. Now they've got dotted places around the lake like this, where you can just take it all in, have a few pictures, and have a bit of a rest from the ride. But it really is a leisurely ride, so just enjoy it. Getting up this early in the morning is the way you've got to do it. You've had your breakfast, had your coffee, so it's time to get the sun in your face and enjoy the peace of the lake. I've done a fair bit of the cycle path now, and it really is turning into a gorgeous day. It was slightly cool this morning, but the weather has just turned out to be stunning. And I can see my next stop over there, the Wenwu Temple, which is just on the other side of the lake. Wow, this looks like a perfect place for a coffee. Sun Moon Lake has resorts like this surrounding the whole lake, which makes for an excellent stop-off. This one has a pretty feature of a vast rose garden and just makes for a very pleasant stay. And the coffee is pretty decent too. Years ago, it was a lot harder to get to Wenwu Temple before the highway was built. The only way to get here was by boat and then had to climb up all of these stairs to get to the top. They were called the Stairway to Heaven because there are so many, 366 in total, each one representing a day in a leap year. My favourite bit though has got to be these bell chimes. This one is supposed to bring family peace. It's for the Johnson family, so let's hope it saves a few family feuds. I think you'll agree with me that this place is pretty spectacular. There's loads of reds, there's golds, and it feels really luxurious here. It also feels really spiritual. It makes me want to just wish for everything. Now, this wasn't the first version of this temple. There were two smaller ones lower down on the lake, but these got flooded many years ago. I do feel like they've come back bigger and better with this one. It's amazing. Making a wish here is a lot more complicated than throwing a coin in water. There's a bit more of a formula to it. One of the locals kindly taught me all the steps to make the wish, but the real telltale sign if it's coming true is the way the wooden blocks land. Either way, there's something magical about this place. Well, fingers crossed that comes true. I love how there's little places dotted around this temple where you can wish and pray for so many things. And to top it off, I mean, look at this view. Can't wait to get back on my bike and explore the rest of Sun Moon Lake. seen this a lot in the brochures, and I think this must be the best way to see how big the lake is going up in the gondola. I'm a little bit scared of heights though, so wish me luck, but I'm sure with that view it's going to be worth it. This cable car is not just for a trip up into the hills surrounding Sun Moon Lake, but it's a direct link to a traditional Aboriginal theme park. Maybe not the ones we're used to, with roller coasters and a log flume. This one's for the native people of Taiwan, where Aboriginals have called Taiwan home for over 8,000 years. It's a great way to keep the traditions alive here and makes for an entertaining and educational day visit. You might even fancy having a dance yourself. Wow, look at that view. It's gorgeous. I've loved watching this traditional dance performance. I mean, there's some moves in there that I don't think will go down too well in the English clubs, but some of them I'm definitely keeping for the dance catalogue. And as ever, I've found an activity to do. I'm attempting the art of blowpiping, which I've never done before, but couldn't wait to have a go at. As you can see, I'm a little bit competitive. Okay, so
Chinese,
yeah,
and then put the list in,
okay, like that,
and the
right, and aim.
and the list a little bit higher, a little bit higher.
Yeah. I'm pretty proud of that. I think I'm going to add blowpiping to the CV. I am impressed with myself. I missed my first shot, but after a few more blows, I got the hang of it. She even called me a natural. But as with all good things, they come to an end, and I must carry on my journey around this beautiful lake. As the day has gone on, I've noticed more and more people are taking to their bikes to have their own journey around the lake. Everyone seems so happy here, and how can you not be? With great views and wonderful sunshine, this day keeps getting better and better. What a ride that was, and there really is something for everyone. There's uphills, downhills, loads of twists and turns, and the view of the lake is consistent throughout. If perhaps you're training and want to do a few laps of the lake, you can do that too, and you're bound to see something different every turn you take. On the other hand, if you're with your family, it really is safe out there, so it's well worth the trip. I'm heading to Gigi now to see something very unique, and I can't wait. With the sun setting and the evening upon us, just a short trip down south of Sun Moon Lake is an unusual town that has a very unique attraction that I don't think you'll find in many villages around the world. This is the Wu Chang Temple. Wu Chang Temple is one of those attractions which is devastating as well as being so interesting at the same time. It's pretty rare to be able to stop and stare and see the damage that an earthquake has on a building. Usually someone will just clear it away or rebuild another one, and they have rebuilt another one, but this has been left to show the effects an earthquake has on a building. It's pretty scary, isn't it? But I guess that's what makes it so interesting at the same time. Gigi was sadly the epicenter of a huge earthquake back in 1999, and this is one of the results of its devastation. When I've mentioned coming to this temple, people can always remember where they were the day the earthquake shook Taiwan, and it has been a spot for a lot of Taiwanese people to sit and reflect on what was and what is. I'm pretty taken back by seeing the effects an earthquake can have on a building. I mean, I've never seen a natural disaster before, and this really is incredible. And having the new one next to the old one is just amazing. Hi. Lovely to meet you. So I'm joined by Juan, who's going to tell us something interesting about this temple. Juan, tell me.
好，我的玄天上帝因为那个921地震倒了，然后全部都很好，都没有受伤。
Wow,
然后
wow.
他的胡子有增长。
Yeah.
对。
So interesting. So Juan has just told me that when the earthquake happened, they managed to dig out all of the gods untouched whatsoever. And also one of the gods, the main god, who's right at the back there, his beard has grown every 2 years. How that's happened, I don't know. It's a miracle. Thank you so much, Juan.
不客气。
Thank you. I love stories like that. I'm such a believer in those things too. And it just makes this place feel even more spiritual than it already does. Now the sun's set and I've been looking forward to this all day. I'm off to see the pagoda, which is all lit up right now. I've been so lucky to come here on sunset because this light really adds to the amazing atmosphere at this monument, to one of Taiwan's most devastating days. So this is my last stop in Sun Moon Lake, and what can be more magical than this 46-metre pagoda? It was built by Taiwan's longest-serving leader, Chiang Kai-shek, who built this in honour of his mother. This was one of his most beloved spots in Taiwan, where he even built his summer house, which is now a magnificent hotel. Wow, it's incredible. It's massive. The pagoda is beautiful during the day, and the walk up is surrounded by flowers and wonderful trees, but the experience of climbing up here at night gives a bit of a thrill. I would say do remember to bring a torch, because it's very dark on the path up here. But that just adds to your Taiwan adventure. This place really is the cherry on top of a jam-packed day, and being here by myself just makes it that bit more special. I feel like I'm alone with my thoughts here and I'm able to think. And as soon as I saw this incredible building, I just had this feeling in my heart of wow. I mean, this is just a bit of a statement, isn't it? It's incredible. Come back next time and see more of my journey through Taiwan as I head further south towards the old capital, Tainan, on my journey to discover Taiwan.